Hello and welcome back to Subsistence. Now, as you can see, I am playing on the new update and I have a female character finally. There's been a fantastic update from Cole Games. There's a lot to it. Oh, look at the shadow. The shadow is just my head. That's quite bizarre, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's a bit freaky. Yeah, a huge update from Cole Games, really, if you think about it. He's actually added the option to select female or male characters. So if I do that and then go back to the game. By the way, when you press escape now to get to the menu, the game will pause. If I do that, you can see our lovely usual man. Let's go back to the character menu and we'll pick the female. Look how her head, and then look, her face is there, but her hair's here, and then there's the body. It's kind of weird doing it in here. There we go, and her hair just jumped onto her head. That's quite funny. Yeah, but the shadow is only cast for her head. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yes, so as I say, huge update. A new female playable character with custom clothing. Custom fit clothing, should I say, on a new skeletal rig for the character as well. I think in the notes Cole Games said that he tried to use the existing male skeleton and it just didn't look right. He wasn't happy with it at all. So went through and created a custom skeleton and then yeah, built the female character off that. So a huge amount of work, I'm sure you can appreciate. The clothing, as I say, has been remodelled to fit that skeleton and that model. Hair physics, there's some hair physics, so when you're running around and moving your hair, moving your body, the hair sort of jumps and moves around, which is kind of cool. Nice touch. And I think he said, made a funny comment that he spent far too long doing that, so I do appreciate that, it is a nice touch. Custom damage skin. All new damage skins for the new character, just to give injuries more depth, and it's going to look pretty, I think the word he used is gnarly, if the character takes heavy damage during battles and attacks, so that's going to be good. We've seen the gender toggle menu, how you can select between the two genders in game. You don't have to stop and start the game, you just pause the game and pick your character and come back into the game. Really nice, works very well. Now he has commented that there is room for expansion, possibly in the future, if there's a demand for it. Skin tones, face types, hairstyles, but I think he's waiting to get feedback from players to see if there's much interest for that. So long term probably, short term I shouldn't imagine that'll come just yet, but yeah, it's good to know that it's on the cards. A massive part of the update is multi-language support. International players from lots of countries came together to translate all of the menus into their native languages. I'll just quickly read out. There's German, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, both Portugal and Brazil Portuguese, French, Norwegian, Hungarian and Czech. So on the menu screen you can pick between all the different languages, so that's pretty cool. So I mean that itself had to be a huge amount of work, so yeah, well done on that, and there's a lot of contributions from players, and if you look at the patch notes in Steam you'll actually see who was involved in that, so props to them for getting involved and helping out. Now another big change is there are now wind turbines in the game, so we've got another source of power that isn't dependent on the sun. So here we go, wind turbine. It's expensive early game because you need adhesive and rope, but this wind turbine will generate power constantly. It will generate more power if it's windy, so during a storm there'll actually be a benefit to having the power, the storm raging. You'll be getting a nice amount of power trickling in. I think there might be something, although I've not really had this confirmed yet, to do with the solar panels, that if it's cloudy maybe they won't generate quite as much power, so that's interesting. But with the addition of the wind turbines it'll offset that, so that's nice. But the big change, and I think this is a huge one, quality of life really, is... oh, new noise. Hang on, let's go in there again. Ooh, that's cool. Right, we can now shift click in and out of things like fires. So if I had an animal to cook, a piece of chicken or something, I can now shift click it in here. I can shift click everything everywhere basically. I think he's listed meats and canteens into the wood burner and campfire, water and fertiliser into the plant beds, which is huge. That saves so much time. Seeds into the plant bed grow slots, fuel into the power generator, fat into the fat render in the wood burner, animals into the animal housing. So you can shift clicky chickens and rabbits. That's awesome. Food and water into the animal housing. And just note that he said this should remove some of the tedium in tending to regular chores around the base, and we really appreciate that. Yes, so the menu pause screen we've seen, which is a really nice feature. We've seen the character camera view that he's talked about here, just to allow us to get screenshots, although it's got a freaky shadow that's freaking me out, so I'm not going to do that at the moment. Let's get rid of you. Probably going to hang around the base a little bit today because of this update. Although there's a nice building crate out there I'd like to go and get. I wonder if we're going to get a hunter. Let's just finish off. So yes, cycle camera key now allows you to move the camera around. The only problem is, and it's not really a problem, it's just a change to get used to. Using this now, you can't run. You're fixed. Your position is fixed. So that's a change to get used to, because I kind of liked running around in third person, but you know, I can understand why it's been taken out. There could be seen to be an advantage of being able to switch to that view, move your camera around behind you while you're running away from a predator or a hunter or something. You know, you can see that he's stopped and therefore you can stop running, sort of thing. So yeah, I can understand that. And he might put that in, put that back in the future, depending on feedback in the forums, I imagine. Okay, there's been a fix to the hunter build zones. There was an area on the map that the hunters weren't building in, and I think we were seeing that on co-op especially. The hunters were grouping into a particular area all together, and it was quite intense. Now they will build everywhere on the map, so, and rogues will as well. So that's quite good to know. I'm kind of thinking whether I might turn my hunters off and on, although I don't think this location particularly is affected by that problem. I think that's more to do with that side of around the lake area. But we'll see. I'll see where Charlie spawns in, and if he's in a radically different position, maybe we'll turn these hunters back on again. It's still early game. We'll see where they spawn in, so I'm going to keep that one in mind. Now there's been some optimisation with loot spawning with regards to previously the game would spawn all the loot in on the whole map, whether or not you were near it or not, which obviously used a lot of memory, or some memory at least. Now it will only spawn in an active area around a player, so that's quite cool. Oh, another good quality of life update, you can now batch extract seeds. So if you've got 6 tomatoes on you, you can now extract seeds from all of those tomatoes in one go, for example. Optimised save game logic to require less data to be written to disk during saves. Fixed a progress bar not showing while upgrading weapons in the workbench. Many minor tweaks to existing male character animations, something he's still working on and will be continued to be worked on. And then he's halved the craft time for bandages as well. If you die, you'll get the actual key that you need to press. So if you are using left mouse button to reload your game, if you die, it will say click left mouse button to spawn, I suppose. I can't remember the exact wording, but yeah, rather than click fire to live again sort of thing, it will say now click left mouse button or whatever you've got your key mapped to. Yeah, and he's made a note here. For people playing solo or as the male character or English speaking, they might not be as happy with this update as others will be. You know, and he's apologising for that. Now, I think this is an incredible update. There's been an awful lot of work done here, and you know, he shouldn't be apologising for, you know, building this aspect of the game. It's necessary and it's appreciated. So yeah, I for one am quite impressed with what he's done here, and there's no need to apologise, I don't think. Now, right, back to the game now. What have we got these here for? I can't remember what I was going to do with these. Was I going to craft something in the workbench? I think I was going to do a power storage. I was. Yeah, I need a bit of power. Let's get that done. Turn that on and we will put a fuel brick in the fire. We get a chance to use our... the right click now is epic. I'm very much enjoying that. Right, okay. Let's get some water. We'll do the plants as well. Doesn't look like the hunters are coming. Oh, there's another crate as well. Right, okay. So we can right shift click. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if you can left click. You can. So we can, if you hold down shift, left click, it will fill the bed up completely. Right click will add one bit at a time. That's really nice. That's a nice touch. Okay. Let's jump down and go and get these crates because I've left them long enough and I'm kind of worried the hunters are going to come over. So I think I've covered everything in the update notes. There's quite substantial notes, as always, from Cole Games. He's really good at just sort of explaining his thought processes and, you know, the changes that he's trying to bring about and why. So, yeah, very interesting watching this game develop. It is. You get a real insight into his thinking. Oh, right. This is good. So I'm going to have more screenshots of me standing around looking wistful in this lovely scenery, which I think is pretty awesome. Right. Now, have we got lockpick on us or anything? Were we going to make one? We've got some iron on us, but I can't remember why we've got iron on us. What we should probably do is get the... oh, let's get some water. And I've wasted a lot of the day. Let's drink you and fill you back up. Yeah, we've wasted a lot of day talking about that update, but I do think it's important just to go through what changes have been made. Oh, I love that shift click. It's so good. I'm going to eat these vegetables. Now, we've got 3 padded cloth there. 3 pieces of cotton. Let's make some padded cloth. And we might be able to make our helmet. What do we need for a helmet? Let's have a look. Let's make that power storage first, because we're definitely going to need to get that done. Let's have a look for the helmet, combat helmet. We need 4 padded cloth, and we have 4 now. Yes, 2 alloy sheets and some sinew. Very nice. Right, let's get ourselves the helmet. Drop that back in there. Drop the sinew back down there as well. Why have we got that? Are the recipes slightly cheaper, maybe? That's interesting, isn't it? Helmets. Right, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Yeah, let's get that back down there. We need to put that iron away and the vegetables, and we need a bit of protein. We'll have one of those, I suppose. We've got a little bit of ash still left. The water's ready. That was quick. Wonder if that's quicker. Good grief, that made me jump. Let's put that potassium on because we're going to need that for the garden. Excuse me. Just choking a bit. And we're going to need some plants to replace what we've used out there. Let's see. Potatoes and onions are actually ready. That's awesome. Right, let's try this shift click. I love the shift click. Oh my god, that is a life changer. After absolutely months and months of dragging those into their slots, that is fantastic. I love that feature. Right, we are fully sorted. I'm going to take some water out with me. We've got vegetables, we've got a bit of protein, we've got some arrows. Let's have a quick look from up above, see if there's anything going on. I do like my rooftop perch now. Looks like the weather's okay. Let's have a look at her in the helmet. How awesome is that? She's badass. Yeah, I'm really liking that. What we need now, of course, is a hotkey to remove the UI, so we can take a screenshot without that bit of clutter at the bottom. But I'm sure that'll happen in time. Yeah, that's really nice. Let's go out and do some hunting then, because we're going to need food. How's our power before we go? Oh, we've got our power storage. Should we put that down? I'm going to put that out here. Hopefully it won't get mauled by bears or destroyed by hunters, but let's risk it. These things can be repaired, so I'm going to drop a bit of fuel in the refinery now, because we've got that power storage to store it. Right, our hunters are having a bit of a fight over there. Oh! Has one of them died? One of the hunters has died, I think. They've died to a wolf. That's tempting. Should we go over there and finish that wolf off and go and get their lovely loot? Hopefully that bag won't despawn. Their base is wide open right now. So we could get lunch. And some hunter loot, hopefully. Let's see. See if we're lucky. We've got health kits and bandages. So this will be a level 3 wolf now, okay. Oh look, he's quite injured. Come on, wolf. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. Right, let's go and get the loot first. Where was it? Over here. Now I've got to be careful because they may have only killed one of the hunters, so... And the other one may still be alive. You never know. Well, we've got their fire here. Nice. Let's go inside their base. Ooh, lovely, look at this. Now, I wonder where the second hunter body was. Oh, we've got some nasty weather. This would be a perfect day for a wind turbine. I've got no chance really of finding this bag, I don't think. There may only have been one hunter as well, so... I think the opportunity is far too good to pass up. So we'll have a level 3 wolf. Get the steak from you. Tackle. Very cool. That's a bit of a bonus. Oh, there's a bear. Just going to have one last very quick look at the area just to see if I can see a bag. Those bags are so incredibly difficult to spot on this ground. They really are. Yeah, no, I think that's about it, isn't it, really? Now, there's our other hunter camp up there, which is really close to where I want to run across here. So let's see if we can sort of get past without triggering anything. Oh, there he is up there, look, can you see? Okay, we'll leave him to his hunter devices, whatever he's up to, or vices even. Who knows what they do. This weather is miserable. What we should be doing, I think, today, just to make the best of this horrible weather, is just getting some wood, because we can start doing some building. We've got lots of nails, but I think it's wood we're short of in order to do some crafting, so... Oh, nice! Right, I'm going to be taking all manner of screenshots now, you do know that. Right, okay, that'll do. Let's carry on. Yeah, all interesting kind of thumbnails and things, so it's good, it's nice to have the option. Yeah, we'll make the best of this day. We'll stay pretty close to the base and get some wood, get some planks going. Nobody wants to be out in this weather, to be honest. Let's get some wood planks crafted. The hunters gave me an egg. Now we've done the power storage, we'll need a mass storage next, so we'll have a look if we've got enough power and mass when we get back in. And then we can think about getting the workbench. Wow, this is a pretty major storm. With a scrap. Got a wolf and a bear over there. Well, at least we're not going to have to water the plant bed. This is nice loot, quite close to the base as well. Nice. Covered everything in those update notes, but as I said, if you really want to have a look through them, which, you know, I'd recommend, there's a lot of detail. All of the past updates are in there as well if you're interested. Go to the Steam forums, go to the news tab, and they're all there. Quite interesting to see where the game has progressed over the years, so see a crate in the distance. I think we'll grab that. So really nice amount of loot, just so close to the base. It was interesting that there was only one hunter in that camp. And it does make me wonder if I missed a bag, a loot bag, or whether there was just one there to begin with. You'll have to forgive me if I'm kind of shouting, I'm not sure. It's so loud, this weather. Which I think it needs to be for effect, but, you know, it kind of makes it a bit difficult to hear yourself. Okay, we don't want to get near that wolf. But we can get these few trees here. Craft a few more planks up, and I think I'm going to craft another fuel brick when we get enough fibre. We only need 3 more. Shift clicking, honestly, it's going to change my life. Dragging and dropping is so last year. If I seem to be chopping wood faster as well, I don't know. I'm thinking, do I need a chicken? Yeah, should we get one while we're here, because we could have a bit of a feast. Why not? That's why we're waiting for this weather to subside. Bears and wolves down there. Don't think we want to go down there. I'll grab that chicken though. Right, we've got 2 chickens and a liver, as long as the liver hasn't gone off. Is that a lot crate? Or just a normal crate? Let's go and have a look. How many of those? What's that? We need 1 more fibre. I did see a crate here, but yeah, it's a lot crate. Let's go. Have we got enough iron? I don't think so, but let's go and have a look. And we probably don't have enough mass, and we've got no way of generating mass right now. But we have been out for a day, so you never know. We might have enough left. Let's go and have a look. Oh, it's nice to be out of that weather, I tell you. Right, so... Oh, no. No, we can't. Let's get the food on. Shift click. Shift click. Oh, no. Left shift click. Nice. Right, let's butcher these. God, that makes things so much easier. It really does. Let's eat these carrots. Okay, so dump all of this in here. I think I've got the locations for everything in a nice setup at the moment. It's not too much work right now. Yeah, we've got enough iron. So if I grab what else I need, and we'll try make sure we get that done, because that's going to be really useful. Okay, so we want 4 of you, and I've forgotten the recipe. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Bit of that. You're all good. And we'll keep the liver for the moment. Probably should have done that the other way around, but still. We only need 75. Let's have a look at the plants. I've got a bit of fertiliser on me, and we could fill up the water. Yes, and the rain stopped. That's awesome. Very nice. Let's drop you there. Probably only need 1. Yeah, why not? Let's fill the water up then. And then hopefully by the time we come back into the base, put this in the fire, we might be close to the power that we need for another lock crate. Or the mass, should I say. Oh, I love that. I know I keep saying it, but it's such a game changer. Come on. 75. No, we probably need to do something else. I'll tell you what, let's get some preparations done for building then. Let's go and have a look what we need. Oh. That lock crate should be there for a little while longer. What I'm just concerned about is maybe an attack coming in while we're up here. Let's do window. Yeah, we'll do a full wall, a window and a full wall. That should see us right. We've got some more wood down here. We can make some more planks, but for now, that'll be enough. Oh, I need 2, don't I? Right, yeah. That's all ready then. Put those nails away. 72, nearly. Let's try and get these walls up before we go out and get that crate then. I'm getting used to this smaller layout of a base. And it can always be extended in the future. She's got very long arms, this lady. Okay, number 5, and we'll put that on the opposite side here. And then we'll put that full wall there. So it's sort of mirroring what we've got downstairs. Right, okay. Surely our mass should be enough now to get that lock pick. Nearly, nearly, nearly. Come on. It's officially at 75. There we go. Now I'm going to wait and make sure that I pick it up this time. No forgetting the... no forgetting. Do we need to put you in there yet? No, not really. Awesome. Let's go and get that lock crate then. Level 3 wolf. There's a deer. Hello, deer. And it's just above that rock up there. There it is. You can just see it from here. I'm glad you can still see these things at a distance with the change to the loot spawn now. There's a bit of scrap there. This could mean potentially more sinew, more plates, or... well, hopefully a lot of ammo. Yeah, that was more of an ammo. Not the best lock crate, but still a lock crate, so I'm grateful for that. Let's get a bit of wood maybe on the way back. We don't need food or anything, or too much more loot. And we've done a bit of building. So a pretty successful day. We're not far from the base. If we do get an attack inbound, we'll see them running down towards the base. And these trees are not bad to quickly run between to gather wood quickly. Right. Cool. We'll do these ones on this little ridge, because I don't think the ones down below will have respawned back in yet. Just start some of those boards going, just because they take a bit of time. We're getting on pretty well with the progress of the build, and it's nice this time round having an actual sort of template to follow. You know, just repeat each floor. Going to grab that iron that I can see just on my left down here. Oh yeah, she's sort of in the rock there. Nice. Okay, I've got you. Let's get this one. We might get a nighttime attack, so I think I'm just going to grab that last piece of wood and we'll get back just in case. Because there's nothing worse than a night attack. limited visibility. It's a bit of a pain. Need to craft a floodlight. Oh, a couple of rabbits there. Just made me consider where I was running to. Good, we made it back. Nice. Oh gosh, right, okay. What else should we put a bit more? I'm just going to start refining because this sort of stuff takes a lot of time, and if you don't keep on top of it, you all of a sudden build up you know, these stocks of things, and you never get round to actually getting them done. So now I am thinking in here of moving this crate and putting the workbench under here. So let's do that. I'm just making sure I'm pressing end to move this crate because all the contents are in here. And what I was going to do was put it like this. Can we jump on top of there? I'll tell you what we'll do then. Let's do it this way. Be easier, I think. Oops. Right, now, can we turn you around so that the hinge is the right way? That'll do. Made a little kind of workstation area here. Nice little cosy spot to sit in front of. We're going to need a fuel brick in there. We've got some fat. Oh, I love that. Let's make some more planks out of that. How much wood have we got in here? That's another 4 planks, so we could do a little bit more building. Let's just do a plain wall and a window wall, because we know that's the format we're going with. And what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to make some sticks, because I want to make some more fishing tackle. That'll do. They take quite a long time to craft, and they're quite annoying to wait for. Let's shove a few of those in there. We can put all the nails back now. Got that biofuel there. We should eat this before it goes off. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I need those nails back. Do I? No, I don't. I've done my crafting. Yeah, that's good. Let's go and put these walls upstairs. So that's where the workbench is going to go, down there. We need a light on each level, I think. Would be nice. So that's going to be a solid wall. There. And that one's going to be a window wall. I wonder if today's attack from the hunters was supposed to be Bravo, and they died to a wolf, and we went and gathered their remains, and therefore we haven't had an attack. Could be. So we need another 2, another 4. Oh, ricochets. Ricochet, okay. So we've got a hunter firing. That could be a rogue. It could be a rogue somewhere else on the map, although I'm not seeing any lights. Let's go and see how much wood we've got and whether we want to really use all that wood up to make planks. Probably could do it. We've got 4 there. Let's do another solid and let's make some more planks. 1, 2, 3, 4 will do. We'll leave 4 as sort of an emergency backup, and we're going to need some cordage for the fishing tackle and some grubs. Fishing tackle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. No, you don't go in there, but you do. Cool. Let's go and put these walls up then. Really great progress on the build, I must say. It's going very well. And then we just need the planks and the other ingredients. Right, okay, I've put everything away and I shouldn't have. That's easily rectified. We just need a window, that one, I think. 2 of those left. We've still got 5 sinew left and 5 adhesive. Let's have a look. What can we do with the combat vest? We need another 5 padded cloth. So we've got more cotton growing. So that's going to be our focus. And we've got the 2 aloe sheets. What we don't have are the 3 rope, because a rope is 3 sinew. So we can only make 1 rope, which is a little bit of a shame. So that's going to have to come in the future, and I've forgotten whether we want a windowed wall or a normal wall, so let's go and have a look. Whoa. Okay. So we need a window. Okay. Windowed wall, please. And then we just need 2, and we start work on the ceiling. And the next stairwell, which will be this side, or stair hole, it'll be this side, so... Very cool. So let's get that out. Let's have a look at our lady standing in the base. She looks quite pleased with herself, doesn't she? She's pretty cool. I think he's doing a good job with the character. Can't be easy. And she looks really good kitted up completely in the combat vest and everything. Very, very cool. Taking all sorts of screenshots. You never know what's going to be the right one. So we've only got 1 of these, 2 of these left. Let's go and put the other ingredients away, because we might get a morning attack, and we should try not to overrun if we can help it. Although it's pretty inevitable sometimes. I might take a berry, and we'll definitely need a bit of water. So let's turn that off. That should have finished refining, so we'll put you on next and pop you away in there. And what I didn't look there to see was whether we've got enough for another lockpick. Pretty sure it said 15 out the corner of my eye, but I'll have a look in a second. Uh, 11, right, yeah, so we need a bit of iron. Moving forward for the next lockpick. That's all good to know. Power is building up. We're up to 1,000 capacity now, and the next thing we want to build in here is mass storage. 575. Yeah, so we'll have to do that next, but that'll be next time. So until next time, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.